Hello, my name is Howard Cox. I'm the founder of the Fair Fuel UK campaign, and I'm really delighted that I'm becoming the transport spokesman for Restore Britain.
Howard, here we are in the middle of Sadiq Khan's war zone. Rubble, parking suspensions, traffic down to one lane. I mean, this epitomises modern Britain, doesn't it?
Absolutely right, Rupert, and it's sad. I've been campaigning for 17 years on behalf of the motorists, and it's the anti-driver policies from a succession of governments, including the Tories, continues, at a rate that really drivers are fed up to the back teeth. What I get fed up with is no party understands the commercial heartbeat of any economy is the driver, especially diesel drivers, and they're the ones penalised the most. We're still the highest tax drivers in the world, despite having a frozen tax for the last 17 years.
Well, Howard, this is why it's good news that you're going to join Restore Britain as our transport spokesman. So it's taken a while to reach this landing, but I'm delighted you're joining us because, like you, everything you've done for Fair Fuel, to your credit, is, in my view, incredibly valuable. And you've done it for a long time. So it's a case of watch what the hands are doing, not what the mouth is saying. Well, you've done a lot with your hands. I'm with you. I run multiple businesses, and I see drivers who are basically treated like second-class citizens by a state which has lost sight of what actually drives the economy and what drives freedom, what drives individuality. And I think the driver needs to be put at the top of the agenda, not left at the bottom of the agenda. We need 20-mile-an-hour limits scrapped unless it's absolutely crucial, so only in vulnerable areas where we need 20 miles an hour. I mean, we need to release people from the manacles of the state, and I think what you've been doing is fantastic, and I'm delighted you're joining us. So you're going to be our transport spokesman, so you better start speaking.
The first thing I know, I've been doing this for 17 years, and I've been involved with the Treasury, and they even admit to me they have at the top of their agenda the motorists. How much more can we fleece them? Screw them. That's the attitude. Instead of actually seeing them as an incentive to developing GDP and the growth in the economy, they see them as an easy way to pocket cash.
Well, that's always been the case, hasn't it? Yeah. And without, though, people moving freely, without them trading freely, without white van man, who effectively, in my view, drives most of the economy, this country is going to suffer. We're already seeing it economically. We're seeing it in the amount of national debt we've got. And I think it's time now to effectively remove all of these fetters and let people live their lives and get on with their lives and travel freely and basically generate wealth, which is what it's all about.
Well, I'm excited to joining Restore and talking about the transport, which is related to cost of living, net zero, you name it, all these sorts of things. And we mustn't forget the car is a safe place to, driving around London at the moment, you're safer in the car than taking the tube at the moment. It's that sort of stupidity at the moment. Yes. So if we can join, the dots up from actually being secure, safety and the cost of living, get that right, I promise you that, people will follow Restore, and I'm looking forward to helping them do that.
The cyclists are moving faster than the drivers in London these days, Howard. I think I said to you earlier that I was on my way to Parliament the other day, and one of the lights, the cameras, was set off by a cyclist who was going faster than I was because I was obeying the 20-mile-an-hour speed limit. So the whole thing's gone mad. They go through the lights. I have nothing against cyclists. I was using an e-bike the other day.
They're fantastic.
And they're incredibly efficient tools. But I think it's time now we effectively respected drivers, we treated them properly, and we liberated them. And hopefully all your Fair Fuel subscribers will join Restore Britain and help us to push the cause.
Well, if you actually are the mouthpiece in Parliament for drivers, I promise you they will. And I look forward to working with you on that.
We will be.